He was just 31, an influencer known for beauty, style, and honesty, until a Fox Eyes procedure went terribly wrong. By the time he reached the hospital, it was too late. This is the tragic story of Junior Dutra and what it reveals about cosmetic trends we barely question. Let's start with who Junior Dutra was and how a beauty dream turned into a cautionary tale. His full name, Adair Mendes Dutra Jr., known online as Junior Dutra, after the 31-year-old passed away on October 3rd, reportedly due to complications from a cosmetic procedure gone wrong. He had over 100,000 followers on Instagram. Junior was a beauty enthusiast, a digital personality. He made a name for himself by fashion, grooming, aesthetic treatments. He was based in Sao Paulo but was originally from Minas Gerais. His persona was open, often sharing insecurities, transformations, and beauty routines. He wasn't just buying into trends. He helped popularize one of the riskiest ones, Fox Eyes. Fox Eyes, also called Fox Eye Lift, Fox Eye Thread Lift, or Cat Eye Lift, is a cosmetic procedure aimed at lifting and elongating the outer corners of the eyes to create an almond-shaped, upturned look often seen in beauty filters, and is extremely popular as the snatched look because there is no single standard method. Different techniques may be used, including thread lifts, inserting surgical threads under the skin to pull the corner upward, canthoplasty, canthopexy, surgical tightening, reshaping, or repositioning of the eye corner structures, brow, or mid-face lift combinations, adjusting tissue in the brow or cheek area to influence eye shape indirectly, non-surgical adjuncts. In some cases, fillers or neuromodulators, Botox, etc., are used to shape, relax muscles to assist the effect. As per experts, the look resembles what many beauty filters produce on apps, and hence it's become popular, especially on social media, as people seek that stylized aesthetic. However, despite its cosmetic appeal, the procedure is complex. The eye is a delicate area, with many vital structures, including nerves, blood vessels, and the lacrimal tear system. Thus, Fox Eye surgery is considered high risk, especially when performed by practitioners without full surgical training or credentials. After his surgery, he did an interview with Brazilian news network Feed TV, where he alleged that he had gotten an infection after he received a cosmetic procedure from celebrity surgeon Fernando Garbi in March. In the interview, Junior claimed he sought medical treatment at a local hospital for an infection that developed after the procedure. Junior also provided the outlet videos of what appeared to be him receiving a cosmetic procedure on his face, as well as subsequent videos where his face appeared to be bruised and swollen. He said at the time that he was actively being monitored by a dermatologist. In another interview with Brazilian magazine Quem, Junior's friend Guion Souza described the late internet personality's final days in Portuguese, recalling that after experiencing an infection, Junior became ill, felt very short of breath, and was taken to the nearest emergency room at a public hospital on October 3rd. According to legal documents obtained by Brazilian news outlet Portalio Dias, Junior had filed a request for investigation against Garbi with the 510th Police District of São Paulo before his death, suing Garbi for 6 crimes, including illegal practice of medicine, fraudulent misrepresentation, and serious bodily injury. In a statement in Portuguese posted on Garbi's Instagram, the doctor's lawyer firmly denied that Garbi had any connection to Junior's death, writing that any claims to the contrary were made by people eager for brief moments of notoriety. Speaking to Portalio Dias, Garbi also denied that the creator's apparent infection was related to the procedure he conducted in March. Souza Jr.'s friend remembered the late content creator as a very dear person in his interview with Quem. He still had many dreams to fulfill. He wanted to be closer to his family, to go abroad. He added, "What we want now is justice." You know, this story about Junior Dutra really hits hard. It's one of those things that makes you stop scrolling, stop thinking about views and trends for a second, and just realize, man, life is fragile. From the outside, a lot of people might have just seen him as another influencer. The pictures, the lifestyle, the looks, but behind all that, he was still a person, a real human being with dreams, insecurities, and pressures like anybody else. When I first heard that he passed away because of complications from a surgery that wasn't even medically necessary, it just made me sick to my stomach. Like, this shouldn't happen. We live in a time where the pressure to look perfect is everywhere. It's in our feeds, our comments, the way people talk online. It's like no matter how good you look, how much you accomplish, there's always someone or something telling you that you need to change more, fix more, be better, but at what cost? You didn't deserve this. Nobody does. And the worst part is, it wasn't something unavoidable. It was something that happened chasing a version of perfect that doesn't even really exist. It's easy to forget that these surgeries, these procedures, they're still surgeries. Real operations with real risks. People can lose their lives trying to fix something that was never broken in the first place. And the more we idolize that perfect image, the more people feel like they have to chase it too. So if you're watching this and you've ever felt that pressure, like you're not good enough, not beautiful enough, all right, not built enough, please take a second and remind yourself that you are. You don't need to risk your life to feel worthy. You don't need to change yourself to fit into some trend that'll be old news in 6 months. Junior's passing is heartbreaking, but I hope it opens people's eyes. I hope it reminds us that social media isn't real life. The filters, the lighting, the surgeries, none of that defines your worth. And to anyone who's ever looked at themselves in the mirror and thought they weren't enough, I promise you, you are. Your life, your health, your heart, those things are worth way more than any procedure, any number of likes, or any perfect image online. Let's learn from this. Let's talk about it. Let's stop glamorizing unnecessary surgeries and start talking about self-love, about mental health, about how to support people before they feel like they have to change themselves to be seen. Rest in peace, Junior Dutra. You were loved, you were talented, and it's so unfair that your story had to end this way. To everyone watching, take care of yourselves. Physically, mentally, emotionally. Protect your peace. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, drop a heart in the comments for Junior. Let's spread love, not pressure. I'll see you all in the next one.